Buddy Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Make the Exorcist Fall in Love chapter 114. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus. Like, considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel is kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable little Bubba Kitty, who's somewhere around here, hopefully being good kitties, and this operation, well, again, literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Coffee. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botch localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Digimon Beat Break. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 Patreon member, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there is a stacked spring anime season in full swing, in which today we're going to be covering Marriage Toxin. We are also covering Akane Banashi, Yomi no Sugai, Witch Hat Atelier, Miramashita Arumakan, Black Hat in the Witch's Classroom, Digimon, and Boku no Hero Academia 170+1, aka Shipperketten 2.0. And there's even more on the way, so please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So last chapter of Make the Exorcist Fall in Love, we saw Lisa become Wrath, and man, there was many valid reasons for her to become Wrath, and there's many valid reasons for her to hate men the way she does. Like, it totally makes sense. Man, I love this manga. But anyways, let's get into this chapter, see what's in store for us today. Lisa has chosen to become the Witch of Wrath. For this, you must die. Like the Son of God upon the cross, you too must be killed by another to become the next vessel. Woo! I understand. Wait, I understand. Do you truly? Become the Witch of Wrath is to become, in the end, a servant of the Satan you so despise. Good. Anyone who tries to use me, I'll use them right back. Yes! No way. Why? Murray. Well, I guess I should have seen through you. Angelo. Hey there, Murray. Lord Satan, sorry about that. I'll have those two die today. You don't usually take it this far, so why? Because now it's necessary. Also, are you trying to blame it all on me? Oh, femme fatale, Murray. Don't forget, you are my accomplice. I love that Satan called Murray a femme fatale. Thank you. Oh my god, the femme fatale still lives. Eventually, that guilt inside you will fade, and you'll move on to search for a new love. That's the best part about you. Oh, I could see it. Murray, you've been suffering under Satan all this time, haven't you? Ooh! So she's been planning this entire time to rebel against Satan. I'm telling you, at some point, if this is... I gotta bring up Thomas E. Nagowski, like, with this manga. I swear to God. If it's anything like The Fallen in Thomas E. Nagowski, we will see Lucifer rise and take on Satan, and it will be glorious. But the thing that I'm curious about, though, again, going back to The Fallen comparison, is in The Fallen, you saw Satan possess Lucifer. So I wonder if that's part of the end game for Satan, is to was to use Priest, or aka Josh, to weaken Lucifer to a point where he could possess him to take down God. I gotta wonder if that's gonna happen at some point. That'd be very interesting. I'll save you, I promise. So please look this way, Murray. You could look him in the eye just now. Murray, I can't face Lisa. How it happened doesn't matter. In the end, I dragged her into this. I'm going to get you out of here. I betrayed her. Hey, Murray, do you remember what you told me in prison? And if you still can't forgive me, do whatever you want to me. If I could be reborn, would you be my friend again? Of course. Well, that's good to hear. Lisa. Ooh, it's a promise, Murray. When the time comes, I'll make sure to go find you. Back then I never managed to look at her, but Lisa, do you remember what you told me in prison? Because you're my friend. Whoa, that look on her face! Oh, do you believe me now? I'm not angry about it anymore. Lisa, but you called me a traitor. Well, duh, naturally. You said you'd take every bit of my anger, but you never even looked at me in the end. That was cruel, but at least you're finally facing me, Murray. I'm so sorry, Lisa. Now that the weight of my heart has been lifted, I've regained control of my body. You have my thanks. Then, yeah. It's been about a week now. We will commence the invasion. Lisa! She's gonna do it anyway after the fuckery with the Pope? Why the surprise? Friendship and revolution are entirely separate matters. But Angelo tried to save you back then, even though he was a man. Exactly! That's a good point that she's making. Angelo tried to save Lisa, even though he was a priest, and a man. Like, what that tells you, and what this manga is saying, is that, yes, men can be assholes. Christians can be assholes. But not all of them are. There are some people that go against the grain. Besides, but Angelo tried to save you back then even though he was a man. Besides, wouldn't a lot of women also die from it? A handful of good people isn't enough to change the world. I'm prepared for the sacrifices. A handful of good people isn't enough to change the world. You'd be surprised by that. A handful of, something I've noticed anyway, is that a handful of people can make a difference. It's just whether they have the platform to stand on or not. I mean, you look at the stuff that I do on social media, and I try to bring on here every once in a while onto YouTube, but YouTube suppresses it. So, I mean, I brought awareness to the fact about that there was about the judges panel for the Crunchyroll Anime Awards, and that there was a DEI person on there. I still couldn't believe that I found that while I was looking at it for my on my live. And the moment I looked at it, the moment I posted it, it went viral. Things changed. Fuck! Look at JoJo. JoJo's a great example of this with Steel Ball Run. I mean, you see a handful of people, like a bunch of people, handful of people in the grand scheme of things, started a campaign to get Netflix to like reveal what the fuck was going on with JoJo's scheduling, and it worked. So it is true. You can get a handful of good people can change the world. It can. We can change the world. We can make a world a better place. It's just this is why I love Twitter, and I also fucking hate at the same time that Twitter is still suppressing my content to an extent. Not as much as I wish if YouTube wasn't suppressing my content, then I would be making more news videos and shit like constantly. I might make one for the fuckery that's going on with Manga, because oh my god, that shit is wild. But anyways, it's been let's be real. I did a video on it a while ago, but anyways, but yeah, now you get my point. You have had you've had a hand in plenty of deaths yourself, haven't you? Are you really in a position to lecture me? Ooh, she got you there, Murray. By that logic, does that mean even I, who tried to destroy the world, don't get a say, Baba Yaga? Ooh, right, I have nothing to say to you. Are you sure about this? You're not even fully revived if you continue. I said I have no intention of chatting with you. I've had enough from the Pope earlier. Ooh, the Pope. Hey, the Pope made a difference. We're back in reality, but it's nighttime now. I also have a plan. Lisa, I know you're at your limit. Sorry, but I'm not letting you have your way anymore. I'm going to break that vessel of yours. oh gosh. Josh, no! How long are you going to keep thinking you're the strongest? Josh, damn it. Can't believe this difference. Go to sleep already. Who's there? Is that? Yes, it's my baby! Who you ask? Don't tell me you've never heard of me. The #1 cutie in the world! The Trap! Yes! The Trap saved the day! That's me, Mikhail! And this chapter is titled A Single Shot. The Trap! The Trap came! Dude! 2026 is the year of traps, man! Mikhail, my trap came in! My trap came in and saved the day! The trap came and saved the day! The trap took a single shot! That's my boy! I've been waiting to see Mikhail! Thank God he's back! Ooh, I can't wait to see what he has to say to Lisa. I can't wait to see that shit. But my boy is back! The trap is back! The trap is back! Yes, ma'am! I'm so happy. But damn, Lisa does make a good point, though. She makes great points, she does. And like, what the Pope said, though. Let's be real. What the Pope said to her, in their negotiations, he was kind of right in some regards. But Lisa also, like, she destroyed him, too, in her rebuttal. That was so fucking epic. But the Pope, like, still got to her. He knew. He's like, dude, I still got to you, woman. I'm going down to hell knowing that I got to you, woman. And I love it. But, like, again, the thing that's important, I want to emphasize this, is, and I really like that this manga is bringing this out, is that there's this black and white mentality that's been happening. And I fucking hate it. I hate the black and white mentality. The all or nothing mentality. And by pointing out that Father Angelo actually, in considering the time period, that one, Father Angelo's a priest, and two, he's a man. And he, one, did not rape her or anything like that. He wasn't part of that gangbang or shit like that. Nah, he was actually trying to do the right thing. He knew the church was in the wrong. He straight up knew. I think he knew from the start the church was in the wrong. It's very interesting, isn't it, with this manga, how, like, it. I love when we get this kind of thing too, when it comes to like angel demon mythology, because I've covered series like this, where like, and Exorcist is another example of this too, if you think about it, where like the beings of light, the creatures that you think would be good, textbook good in terms of light, they're always so restricted. It's about control, restriction, going by the book. And yeah, it doesn't work out you can't do that. Because after a while, you're going to find someone that will rebel against it. And that's what happens. And that's what we see it happen here too. I really like this. I do. I love this direction. Oh my God, but I'm so happy that, and speaking of, one that goes against the grain, it's my trap. Yeah, my trap! Well, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Make the Exorcist Fall in Love content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, Coffee, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.